to my stream for tonight. I don't have a lot of time, but I figured since we've been getting a lot of requests to see the Elite Riot Trooper Jet Swarm list, I figured I would build that list. I don't have one of those built yet in Vassal, so this is going to serve, first of all, to teach people that haven't used Vassal how to build a deck in Vassal. And secondly, it's going to teach people my methodology for building a command card deck a little bit. All right, so first of all, you have to create a new room. You're not allowed to mess with anything in the main room. So I just created a room here called Brett. All you have to do is just type in a new game name and it'll automatically make a room for you. Okay? And then it'll ask you to enter the room as a certain player. So I'll just make Brett. Hit enter. Actually, you need to load a... Okay, so first you have to load a mission too. So we'll just do whatever. It doesn't matter. But make sure you're at least one player. It doesn't matter which one. You open up that player's hand by hitting the number. Okay, it helps when you're building a deck. You just zoom in a lot. This button here, Cards, Figures, Tokens, will give you access to all of the different deployment cards, command cards, and tokens available. Alright, so we are going to build, we already know the deployment cards for this list, so I'm going to put that together real quick. We got 2 Elite Riot Troopers. We are going to use 2 Elite Jet Troopers. Palpatine. Where is Palpatine? Emperor Palpatine. And I think 1 officer. Alright, let's count these points. 28, 36, 37, 38. Then of course Zillow and Rule by Fear. Okay. So yeah, I'm not gonna get creative with building this list. This is the list that has won a couple regionals, and it's kind of like the new popular list right now. Everyone's trying to figure it out, so we're gonna mess around with it a little bit. I'm not sure what command cards everyone's using, but let's just try to build a command card deck that makes sense for now. We're gonna start with trooper cards because we're running 4 sets of troopers. Grenadier is probably the most obvious choice. Definitely running that. Call the Vanguard with jets is always obvious. Can make a huge difference. Let's see what else. We're gonna run at least 1 set of reinforcements. All right, so this is the first step for me of messing around with deck building. Any cards that you're maybe on the fence about, you're gonna drag them just to the side here. So we're not sure about a second set of reinforcements. We're just gonna put it off to the side. And then I guess concentrated fire's okay. The jets can handle being stunned. The riot troopers really don't like being stunned. It's okay. We'll put that to the side, and ready weapons also. I think we're not gonna have a lot of room for these cards, but we're gonna see what we come up with anyway. All right. So we also have some pretty obvious vehicle cards we have to put in. Overrun really is what I'm talking about. We need Overrun. Shared experience is pretty good with Zillow, just because you can redraw it every time a jet trooper dies. So that's 4 redraws for what amounts to 4 blocks. So we're gonna consider it. And then fuel upgrade also we'll consider. I'm not as high on fuel upgrade as some other people. I mean, obviously it's really good to get off, but I think good players sometimes play around it. I'm not sure. We'll put it to the side for now. Imperials are not my faction of choice, so yeah, so we're getting some input. about concentrated fire. I haven't really figured out where it fits yet, to be honest, because a lot of units really don't like the stun, but some can deal with it better. Like a jet trooper that's already in good position can deal with being stunned. But riot troopers, well, actually, riot troopers can't become stunned from it because they don't have the range attack type. So, but adding that red die is still useful sometimes. So, it's not a bad card for sure. Let's see. You know, why? So you could repair a jet trooper. This is going to be a really defensive list. This list is about um, getting good trades and just having more health than your opponent. So I don't think repair is a good card, but you know, maybe we'll think about it. It would be one of those cards that's like it would take your opponent by surprise, that's for sure. But I don't know. I don't know. Actually, you know, we're not gonna think about it. It's not that good. Let's see what else. You know, I've heard some people talking about take position recently. I don't think it's that good. Um, yeah, I don't think so. Anything else from here? I don't think so. Um, Armed Escort and Forward March are both okay cards. We'll just throw them down here for now. I'm not sure if we're going to come back to them. Let's see. Okay. Brawler is another trait we want to load up on. Where? Okay. Face to face is okay. It's not as good as urgency. Grizzly Contest is really good. Looking for a fight is really good. Parry is worthless because we have Zillow. Parting Blow is situational. I don't think it's good for this list. But you know, I don't know. Maybe we want to think about that one. But I don't know. It's kind of expensive. We already have a lot of points here. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we already have 11 points. I don't think we're going to be able to afford it. I think that's about it for brawler cards. All right, let's add in our like basic. Every list should have these type cards. Urgency is definitely going in this list. We're also definitely going to have take initiative, negation. We might have squad swarm. Let's see, negation. Element of surprise is a automatic. Okay, now what? So we still have Palpatine left. He doesn't have any command cards specific for him yet, so maybe we'll think about that. I think movement is going to be really important in this list, so maybe, you know, death blow is actually probably going to be pretty decent too. Fleet-footed maybe. So yeah, we have a lot of options over here, but officers training is really good, but there's no leaders that are going to be attacking, so not quite as good. Let's see. I feel like maybe I'm missing something. Oh, positioning advantage for me is auto include. Some people say it's not, but I think it is. Okay, my game just froze. That's how good positioning advantage is. It'll just freeze your game for you. Alright. We still are at, we're at 13. We can fit in 2 more points. So we could go with, we have a lot of 1s here. So 2 1s might be a good idea. And a 0. Oh yeah, tough luck's pretty good too. So I don't know. I know DT's running 2 sets of reinforcements, but I'm having a hard time figuring out how he's fitting that all in. Because I don't think you can drop any of these expensive cards here. I think these are all necessary. So, man, reinforcements is really good, but I'm not sure. It does have diminishing returns with 2 copies. It's less likely that you'll get um both of them off in a game. I don't know. That's kind of the point of this list, though. So, all right, let's just make some options. We can do fleet-footed reinforcements and ready weapons. That would be 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, he's not big on Grizzly Contest, but I think unmitigated damage, especially when it doesn't have to be, you don't have to declare an attack to do it. So there's no way to, well, first of all, you can do it to any figure, not just one you're attacking. That can be really useful for finishing off somebody else and then still getting an attack off if you want to try to kill 2 things with 1 activation. So I don't know. I think Grizzly's really good, but yeah, DT's not as big on it as I am. I think Squad Swarm would also be good, so maybe Squad Swarm instead of reinforcements. Okay, what's our other option? I think our other option is Tough Luck, Shared Experience, and probably still fleet-footed. Um, let's quickly go to Force User just to look. I don't think there's anything I really want for Palpatine. I mean, the only one that maybe I would get would be uh, if Force. What's it called? Dark Energy. Dark Energy is really, really good. That's really the only one I would consider. Okay. What about these? Can anything come out? I mean, I think we have a pretty strong command card deck right now. Maybe just some fine tuning. I think, let's see, I think these are all out. Fuel upgrade versus shared experience. They're kind of similar, to be honest. I think 1 round of all evades is about equal to getting 4 blocks from shared experience. The 5 speed might be good, though. I'm feeling like this set of options is better than this set of options. Man, do I drop Tough Luck? I have to pick 2 of these 4 cards. And looks like Fleet-footed. It's definitely going in. So it's either one of these 2 and this, or 2 of these 2. Forward March actually could be pretty good with this list also. I wonder if Forward March is better than Fuel Upgrade. Is that you could use that to get your riots in position. Your opponent's probably going to keep your enemy figures 5 spaces from your riots. Alright, well, these ones I think are all gone. Maybe I'm ranking Grizzly Contest too high. Tough luck plus fuel upgrade. That's like, I feel like that's probably the tried and true of the bunch. That's like the conventional wisdom, let's say. Alright, well, I think since Palpatine's our only Force user, I think I'm going to throw Dark Energy out. Although it can set up some pretty interesting lightnings. You know, we might need Dark Energy actually because Palpatine might need to pull someone in range for the Riot Troopers to attack. I feel like it's really good. You know what? We're gonna roll with Dark Energy for now, and fuel upgrade. I mean, Tough Luck's good, but that's, I don't know. I think this will be more fun. All right, so maybe this isn't the best version of this list, but this will be a fun version to try out this weekend. All right. Anyway, the next step after you've made your command card deck, you want to hide them all, highlight them all, and either press Control H or right click and go to hide. That'll put them all in a stack right here. For your for your deployment cards, you want to right click them and hit Create Figures, which is also Control F if you like shortcuts. We're gonna make our squads different colors. So one squad of riots will be red, one will be blue. This is just hit them and press Control P. We'll make their deployment card the same color also. We'll name our squads. This is gonna be Alpha. This one's gonna be Bravo. We'll just go down Charlie, Delta. We also have to number our figures, so A1 and A2. B1, B2, C1, C2. And D1, D2. Okay, next step, just hit this card to send all your deployment cards to the stack, and then hit this button to send all your figures to the stack, and then just right click and hit save. We're going to label this as HOTE for Heart of the Empire, just to track when these lists got made. I tracked them by which wave just came out. And we're going to name this eRiot eJet Palp. There you go. That's our list. So now we're ready to go. You can just load up a map. All you do is just drag your figures onto the map. And I'm not sure if there's a more elegant way to do this. This is how I do it. If someone else has a better way, maybe they can show me. But then you just drag all your deployment cards down into your hand. And then you have to reveal them with Control H. And just set them out evenly. And then you just right click your deck and click Shuffle and you're ready to go. Alright, so that was just a short little deck building video for you guys. We'll put this list to use tomorrow, I think. But for now, I'm going to sign off. So thanks for watching. Take it easy.